is there a lot of politics that's involved? Like, so you're on the air and you want to say something negative about somebody's song is whack, and you want to say it's whack, it's fucking garbage, it's trash, but you can't because of the politics involved and because you know this guy might be okay. Frankie, so are you allowed to just speak
to my show?
Okay.
No, my mother always tell me once again to ask for forgiveness and not permission. I speak my mind. If the shit is whack, I'll let you know that shit is whack. You got to listen to my show because I'm honest. Mm-hmm. And I feel like certain people, they receive certain recognition based off of what's in. And I grew up in an era of lyrical content. That was important. You know what I'm saying? I grew up where lyrics reigned over everything, lyrics and production. So no, if the shit is whack, I'm going to say the shit is whack, or either I just keep it tight-lipped. But yeah, we have definitely been told before, like, yeah, you're not supposed to say that, you know.
So besides saying Mario's name wrong, has anyone ever confronted you about something you said on the air?
Oh, absolutely.
Give us a story.
Absolutely. I have been told, like, prime example, Life Jennings. I did an interview with Life Jennings, and it was probably one of the worst interviews that I've done in my career. He was a complete asshole, and I had no problem with saying it on the air, and I still don't have a problem with saying it off the air. He was an asshole, and I felt like I don't give a fuck how raspy you singing and how many fucking ballads you singing. You're an asshole in person. You're just an asshole, my nigga. It is what it is. Period. And
Frankie, where you from? Chicago? Really, Chicago?
Yeah. I'm Chicago.
She got that shot all over. Yeah. South side. Yeah. Don't even say nothing about any other place in Chicago but the South Side too, right?
She got a gun in her bra, Donny. She got a gun in her bra.
I pull it out.
Yes, in her bra. Ready.
Yeah, I have no problem with saying that.
Oh, I love that. I mean, I really believe like you're on GCI, and I know that's still like a radio station that you still got to be worried about FCCs or whatever. Yeah. But FCC and all that stuff. Have you ever thought about going over to satellite radio where you can actually just really be raw?
Absolutely, but I can't really say that right now because they making budget cuts. So unless you want me on this motherfucker with you every Friday, I'm just gonna say no. I've never thought about that. I am only sticking with WGCI. Period. No, it's hard because I'm honest, and that's why I tell a lot of people, don't send me your music. You know, don't send me your music. Don't ask me to play your music. First of all, I don't have the authority to play your shit. But don't try and pay me to play your music. I think that's some sucker shit. I feel like if you got to pay to get your music played, this shit is really not that good to begin with. So, yeah, I'm real honest. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm the honest one.
No, I was wondering. I was like, man, I wish you would really speak her mind. She seems real shy. I mean, like, wow, she just seems so shy, man. I wish you would, like, her personality would come out a little bit and really tell us how she really feels.
And what about the little silent assassin over there? Yeah, Keisha.
Oh, I'm not silent. I'm just a sweetheart.
No, not by any means. I am too.
No, but you know, here's the thing, like I'm in my 30s. So a lot of the stuff that come out now, like I'm not the biggest fan of, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not the biggest fan of, but it was so funny because that you guys asked this question earlier this morning. And let me tell you something about Houston. Houston's ride or die. You gonna support Houston if it's whack, if it's good, if it's not. Like Houston is one of those places where they're very Houston strong. So my co-host said this morning, we were talking about the Savage song, and he was like, the only reason why the Savage song is so high is because of TikTok dance. Like, if we're really being honest about it, you know, and I looked at him and like, bro, you know we're supposed to support. He's like, no, I'm gonna be real honest with you. Like the only reason why this song is hot and now it just got hotter because Beyonce, you know what I mean? But here, especially, you cannot, like, they will come after you if you say anything about their Houston artist, period. Like,
okay, so you can't say that, Keisha, but Amir and Frankie, if it wasn't for the TikTok, because that's the first time I actually heard it myself. Do you think the Savage song would be as big as it is right now if it wasn't for TikTok? Do you think it's a hot song?
Hey, Frankie, don't start act like no punk now.
Right. Ain't no punk in my blood, baby. Ain't no punk in my blood. I come from all.
Tell us what you mean, Frankie. Tell us what you mean then.
I like Megan. I like Megan because if you look at the range of females that's out right now, with the exception of the Tierra Wax and the Dreezys, and it's not a lot of new females on the block that have, lyrical content. I will say that outside of Megan twerking, I've heard some freestyles from her, and I think that Megan really can rap.
She's wrong.
And I think before she even got big, if you go back and watch some videos from back in the day of Megan dropping freestyles just off the dome, she can out-rap a lot of these young niggas out here today.
Hey, Mike, she didn't answer your question. She's a real politician.
Yeah, she said more about Megan overall. I'm talking about these songs, Savage. I love Megan. Megan is a savage, but these singles.
I think the song would be big because of the climate today. I think because a lot of females, you got to remember, like the females, we don't know our own power, but we have a lot of power. And if we think something, what's going to make us turn up, what's going to make us twerk and go crazy, females, we have a lot of say-so. So I think a lot of women like the song. I think the song is a decent song. Is it the best song in the world? Nah, but it's a decent song. I know some other female artists that's putting out better content, than Megan, but Megan is like, quote unquote, the whole package right now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you like this. See, Drake is hot, right? I think that shit he got out now, that left kick slide, whatever that shit is, that is whack as shit. That's
but you know what he was doing
in the world. But he's smart.
He's smart.
Yeah, but because it has it's gotten hot on TikTok and they're doing a dance to it. That's what's getting these hot songs out here now, Mir. If you can get a hot dance to go with it and it gets hot on TikTok, you're gonna get some radio play now.
Yep.
Yeah, man. And I mean, I think that's it's good, and there's a downside to it too, because unfortunately for the really talented people, it makes it really challenging for them to get seen, because I would say what happens is the consumers are a little bit more musically unintelligent, right? So I'm talking about the essence of music, which sets qualities from others. And so, when you have people like me who are A&Rs and we're supposed to sign people, I always think about there was this one particular artist with that one of my mentors and just an icon in the industry was signing. And I'm not gonna lie, man, this dude was terrible. And there was a video that went viral, this dude jumping on the desk at the record label and just, going, I mean, he was terrible. And I remember seeing, they showed him, the executive, and he was just, bobbing his head. And I'm like, that's why people don't respect us sometimes, because it's like, yo, you sign all this trash, but then you come in front of somebody who's really dope and talented and you kind of overlook them, and they're like, it's like they don't really trust us anymore. Trust our skill set as A&Rs. So yeah, man, it's a gift and a curse. You want to give the people what they want, but unfortunately this easy music, I call it easy music, is making everybody feel like they can do it, from producers, artists, everybody.
Yo, Mike, I didn't even know he was an A&R. I was going to say, you're going to be an executive one day. So like, you remind me of the niggas I used to want to ride on back in the day. You just so smooth with it, you know what I mean?
But you gotta be smooth, but you gotta still stay connected to the streets too, man. So you don't get too smooth and lose that ability to be like Frank and say, yo, this shit is whack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you get in front of your boys and your peers, you can stand strong, knowing that music you put out has been dope, not just because somebody put some money in your face. You know what I'm saying?
So what's more important, a gimmick or skills or real talent?
Skills all day for me.
That's more important for you, but what sells? When you're talking about in this industry right now, making money, getting on radio, is it more important, or you have a better chance of success if you have a gimmick or talent?
Damn, I hate that you
let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you this, and I talked about this. When I watched the Babyface and Teddy Riley battle, the versus, and you saw all them people, every single age range, interested in this battle. We are a hip hop station. That next Monday, they called in and asked us to do a battle of Teddy Riley and Babyface on a hip hop station. And we made the executive decision to do so. And our phone lines went crazy. I remember I had an 18-year-old call and was like, oh my gosh, I love this. I'm so tired of these heads saying this is not what we want. That's not true. You're trying to tell us what we want. They want to hear real R&B. Stop making that decision for us.
Talk that talk.
Go ahead. I love the passion.
Yes,
Fight for it. Fight
was over
for it.
500,000 people in that battle. Everybody in that battle won 35 and over. Come on, let's be very real. My little brother was texting me. He like 19 was texting me about that. You know what I mean? So I'm so tired of these people trying to tell us what the consumer wants to hear. No, it's not what the consumer want to hear. We want real R&B. Stop.
And you know what? I totally agree with Keisha. I don't feel like it's the white executives' fault. I feel like it's the niggas they put in power and they let that shit go through, because the black guys at the end of the day tell the white boys what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And you need more guys that's going to tell the powers that be, which mostly are white. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this is what's hot. You know what I mean? So I like what Keisha was saying. I love what you were saying, Amir, when you told niggas he's whack. You know?
Yeah, and I mean that's honestly, again, I made that commitment. It's because I came up under Russell Simmons and Kevin Liles. Like, I had the privilege of working for these guys, and they told me, yo, you have a responsibility to be a gatekeeper. You cannot let everybody in here and because in turn you're going to create a convoluted industry, and it's going to be your name and your tarnishment on it. So what I always say is I think about, you know, the quality of talent that's out there, and I'm saying to myself, can you be a global superstar? Can you make somebody sitting in their living room right now feel nervous, like, damn, I can't do that, man. Let me go be a doctor or a nurse or whatever I need to be. And if you can't make people feel like that, in my opinion, then I'm not the guy for you. There are definitely some people that are my colleagues that will love to have you, but I'm trying to be great.
Well, then you gotta have people. You gotta have people who are of influence to be able to set those trends out there and be able to tell those white executives what's hot, like Donny said.